Have you ever watched study vlogs like this before? If so, how do you feel about this?
On TikTok. They're trying to get attentions, they're trying to exaggerate their emotions, whatever they say, and trying to get attentions, and trying to get followers and likes, and so they can, actually make money out of it. So,
Personally speaking, I used to watch lots of learning vlogs or study vlogs, but a lot of these just looked so fake to me. The scenes like waking up at an unbelievably early time to show how hardworking the vlogger is, and accelerated recording his or her taking notes or copying the notes in an extremely tidy, elegant, and exquisite way, or displaying the delicate stationery or the beautiful layout of the desk in a study environment. Based on my personal learning experience, I would tell such vlogs are fake all at once. But what about others? Frankly speaking, I sometimes feel it fake when watching other types of vlogs as well, including dating vlog, lifestyle vlog, eating vlog, so on and so forth. And this is what inspired my final project. I want to explore on the authenticity of vlogs. My research questions are: what makes a vlog look authentic or fake, and how do viewers feel about that?
I think when I watch some of those food videos, that they try to introduce you to some food into restaurants, sometimes from just watching a video, I can just tell they're probably not as good. Sometimes it's because the food actually doesn't look as good. And sometimes it could be because the editing, also filming, looks like it's a collaboration with the restaurant or the food restaurant. They'll have some kind of logo in front, or they do it in a very elaborately selected corner in the restaurant, which is apparently reserved for them.
Yeah.
In the corner, so they can film, from being sprayed. But I know it's not real. You didn't find this place the restaurant.
At the early stage of my research, I wonder whether other people have the similar feeling as I do. Therefore, I did some research on Bilibili and YouTube and found two content creators that expressed similar feelings. The first from JZN, a YouTuber with more than 1 million subscribers. In her 2022 video, The Irony Behind Authenticity on the Internet, she describes her dislike towards some couples shooting videos telling their friends in real life about the news that they broke up and record the friend's instant response to it. She said these are not the actual reactions, they know they are being filmed, and the camera being there defeats the whole purpose of being authentic. She also thinks that even the super authentic and genuine vlog becomes a calculated and performative one. The other one from 吃土少女李建刚, an uploader on Bilibili, in her 2021 video, Why I Don't Like the So-Called Self-Discipline Vlog. By experiencing shooting a study vlog in person, she sharply criticized the vloggers who make a show under the banner of self-discipline and high-quality life, suggesting that this is not really recording life with vlogs, but living a vlogged life. Then I dig deeper into the topic to explore why would these vlogs make people suspect their authenticity. And the first very helpful source I found was a 2021 book by Dahmer, From Shaky Self-Held Cameras to Professional Camera Teams. While reading the book, I gradually feel most of the factors I want to discuss here just represents the aesthetic features as we discussed in the class in this semester. Like during the first aesthetic analysis video by Zucker and Harris as introduced in Aesthetic Toolkit, we learned about the camera languages like zoom, pan, tranky shot, close-up shot, as well as editing and composition features. With such knowledge, I'm particularly interested in what kind of aesthetic features may make us feel a vlog that is fake. During a meeting with Professor Jordan, I learned about an event happened in 2006, Lonely Girl 15. And from an article written by Kimberly, The Authenticity of Social Media Performance from 2015. This Lonely Girl 15 is a typical example of utilizing the brand of amateurism on social media. Basically, the series looks like a high school girl talking to the camera about her daily life.
Hi guys, so this is my first video vlog. I've been watching for a while and I really like a lot of you guys on here. I really like pay to the order of two. You're really funny and your videos are always really interesting. You seem really nice. And then there's the wine cone or just wine cone, I'm not sure.
But it turned out that the whole person and her life was totally made up by a professional TV series team. Specifically, it is the amateur aesthetic features that a team was trying to utilize to pretend the series to be real. As Kimberly suggested, Lonely Girl 15 is very much what one might expect from the diaristic musings of a teenage girl. Therefore, we can see that generally, amateurism and close conversation with audience are tightly related to the people's imagination of a real or authentic vlog. In addition, from another 2021 article by Ariagata and Bishop, Between Commerciality and Authenticity, the authors argue that the authenticity stemmed from ordinary performances given off through colloquial language and transparency about a lack of expertise. In addition, the authors argue that the authenticity is attained also through emotional performance, for example, by displaying a vulnerable self. Just as Tom Scott introduced in his speech, Dahmer in his article also introduced and stressed the importance of parasocial relationship between vlogger and the audience. As for vlog, the vlogger builds close relationship with the audience, playing a role as a trustworthy friend to viewers by using some following strategies, like they need to be available on a regular basis, create intimacy with their viewers, and develop an overreaching narrative by sharing their own stories and experience. For further discussion on how the viewers see and react in terms of the authenticity of vlog in such a parasocial relationship, the author drew a sample from 1,931 comments under the video We Need to Talk by a YouTuber, Valeria, in which she wanted to hear from her viewers about their opinions, feedback, and ideas for her channel. And the results of the sample the author got can briefly include two types, both the camera and language used in Valeria's vlog. As for camera usage, the viewers do not seem to enjoy Valeria's having a camera team following her around, but prefer her to hold the camera herself. And for language usage, those vlogs involves more personal feelings and experience are considered more natural, raw, and real. I also did a small survey asking people around to answer a few related questions, similar to the ones that I asked my interviewee during the interview. Their response provided a more diverse range of vlogs type for my research, like foodie, traveling, fashion, fitness vlog, and so on, as well as different perspectives and viewpoints that I never expected before. To be more specific, I asked them about their opinion to Li Ziqi's vlog, which is a typical example of poetic rural lifestyle vlog, also with critiques that they are overproduced. It turned out that most of them agreed that Li Ziqi's vlog cannot reflect the full picture of the real rural life in China. In other words, it is not a good example of authenticity. However, most of them also expressed that they don't feel this objectionable, or they feel it okay to see some fakeness or performance in Li Ziqi's vlog. This was slightly different from what I had envisioned, as I initially thought that vlogs should, of course, strive for their authenticity. Now, however, I am beginning to reflect on why some vlogs, which are clearly not documenting 100% real life, still appeals to us. And according to my interviewee, I found that we need a balance between that a video should be both watchable and also real or not overperformed as well.
So authenticity and originality is for sure, but then it has to be watchable. Like I need to, if it's just like a compilation of different snaps, just put them together in iMovie with no video at all, with no editing. It's down to a lot of errors. It's not really watchable for any of us, even though the content is really great. So the execution needs to be good. It doesn't mean that the content needs to be, perfectly staged or anything, but the execution of the editing should be great. First of all, I don't think the two things you said are completely separated. It can be natural. It can also be perfectly sorry. Can also be perfectly executed. That it was just a perfect video, editing, music, everything can be perfect, but it can also be natural. I mean, it's natural, right? Because if the video is too plain, it's just then people don't want to watch it. I mean, certain people, but if just want to make. I mean, basically, most people do that. Just want to make money. I mean, apparently, a lot of the vloggers these days are doing this not as a hobby, but more as like a that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, also it depends on what you want to see. Like you follow this person, he is like you said, he's a blogger that blogs about his every day. He's trying to apply for graduate school. He's preparing for TOEFL else. He's just blogging every day how he's preparing for it. But then, even though that's the content of his video, but then there's also other things that he wants. Like people may follow or her because how beautiful he looks, she or her looks, how their style, their outfit, even though they're in a library.
To summarize, based on previous study, the small survey I did, as well as the interview I had, we found that some factors that makes a vlog looks more authentic can include communication with viewers, personal connection building, self-held camera, emotional resonance, and experience sharing. While some factors that makes a vlog looks less authentic includes too professional camera skills, cameramen following around, oversaturated picture, sponsored or business-related vlogs, unnatural plot, or settings. In terms of people's feeling about the authenticity of vlogs, I have to say, authenticity is never the only criteria that defines a good vlog, but it is for sure an important part. As Dharma pointed out that the essence of a vlog is broadcasting one's everyday life. A good vlog should find a balance between watchability and authenticity is a conclusion I got. And this is my final project. Thank you for your listening.